Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this 2017 Lincoln MKZ, and we're going to do the front grille chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the front panel, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we used the gloss black material, that way we could black out the entire front grille. Link for the product will be provided below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So before we start the installation for the front panel, we need to make sure we prep the entire grille. So all we need is water and baby shampoo mixed together in a spray bottle. Once you have your solution, spray it onto a clean microfiber towel and make sure to start removing any contaminants that the front grille may have. And then once you're done cleaning the entire grille, make sure that everything's completely dry. That way the adhesive on the film is able to tack down to the panel. So we're going to start by installing the piece that covers this section here. With this one, just make sure you're covering the lower section, and then you're slowly going to work your way towards the top. I recommend just taking your time, helping it tack down little by little. And then once you get the top section, then we can use our squeegee to just help it tack down underneath the panel. So just like this, and now all we need to do is apply heat to help the film tack down faster, and then we'll just trim off the extra material underneath the panel here. Since there is a gap, just insert the blade and trim off that extra material. So when it comes to installing this piece that covers this entire curved section of the grille, you are going to need to take your time and use a lot of heat in order to help tack down the film around the curved section here. So what you can do is start by aligning it right in this middle section. Make sure you align it around the curve. Place the film, follow the rest of the design of the panel, and it should cover up to the edge there. So for this side, pretty simple, straightforward. It's just making sure you follow the design on the bottom, and that should be good. Now for this part, we're going to need to hold the film and apply heat as we go. That way we avoid creasing it, because if we just go like this and place it down, you're going to have a hard time bringing this section down, since the fingers are pretty deep and you will crease them. So in order to avoid the film from creasing, we're going to hold it, apply heat, and tack it down as we go. That way we avoid creasing it. It may take a little bit longer than just applying it like this and working your way, but it'll be the safest way to doing this part. So apply heat. Once you apply heat, place the film down. Just leave it up to there. Don't align it yet, and just work your way on this section here. So we're focusing on tacking down this piece first. So apply heat, hold it, and tack it down. Use your finger, tack it down slowly, and just take your time as you're doing this. And you just repeat this process until this whole section is tacked down, and then we can move on with the rest on the top. As you can see, everything's flat now, no more fingers. And now we just finish off with the rest here. So align it, do the same steps, tack it down, and then apply heat to remove the fingers. Now trim off the extra material, and then once you finish trimming it off, do the same steps to the other side, and then move on to the top piece. So when it comes to installing the last piece, all we need to do is just make sure we align it from one end. So let's say, for example, we start here. Just make sure you're covering the entire chrome. Once you place it there, lift the film carefully and just use the top half as the guide in order to align the rest of the film. And we may need to re-lift the film to realign it. That's perfectly fine, just as long as everything is being covered. So this whole top section is covered. Tack it down slowly. There is a deep finger here, so just relift it and realign it. Now it's better, and it should still tack down and cover everything. So it's just lifting and adjusting it to how we need to in order to tack it down. So now grab your squeegee, tack down the entire panel. Make sure to remove all of the air that's underneath the film. Okay, and then for this middle section, we're going to start from the middle and work our way out. Make sure you tack down this whole flat area. Around this section, we're going to hold the film and apply heat and then tack it down little by little. So hold it, apply heat, and then tack down. Make sure we avoid creasing the film, and you just repeat the same process to tuck it underneath. And you would just do the same for this lower section. And for the edge here, same process, apply heat and then just help it tack down underneath to cover the chrome. Lift it and tack it down. And just the last thing to do is trim off any excess material that we do have. So let's say for example all this here, just trim it off. You just need to be a little bit careful when it comes to trimming off this piece, since there's not much of a gap unless you create one here. You would enter your blade and carefully trim off the extra material. So something like this. You would just have to tack this down like that. So just make sure, find that small gap right here, and while not applying too much pressure, just like if you're tracing, follow the design of the grill and trim off the extra material. And you would just do the same for the rest of the panel. And just do the same for the remaining section, and then once we're done, we'll post heat the entire film. So the last thing to do once you finish with the entire installation is to post heat the entire panel. So just grab your heat gun and apply heat throughout the entire section of the grill. Make sure you help it tack down. If there's any film still lifting, just tack it down with heat. So take your time when you're doing this step, and then when you're done with this process, you're done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the front grille chrome delete installation for the 2017 Lincoln MKZ. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you're missing any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.